Hey everyone, I'm Kayotero. Today, I came up with 6 what-if scenarios. Imagine if our main characters turned into demons and the 12 Kazuki demons became Hashira. These scenarios could completely change the story and lead to some really interesting outcomes. I won't waste any more of your time, so let's get started. But first, can you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button? Thanks a bunch. Now, let's jump into it. In this hypothetical scenario, all 12 Kazuki become Hashira, and each of them has their own unique breathing style, either completely different or derived from the original 5 breathing styles. Let's consider the first Kazuki, Musin. In this alternate reality, Musin could have potentially become a positive figure if his doctor had found the blue spider lily to cure him. As a result, he would take on the role of the leader of the demon slayers, despite still being a demon himself. Utilizing his ability to cure people, he would aim to heal others, but unfortunately, some of those he heals would end up turning malevolent and consuming humans. That is the reason he established the Demon Slayer Corps was to eradicate all the demons. However, apart from Musin, there would be other demon kings, with Kokoshibo being the first follower of Musin. Kokoshibo would be the strongest Hashira out of the 9, using the moon breathing style, a technique derived from the original sun breathing created by his twin brother. And Dama developed a unique breathing technique known as frozen water breathing. By infusing his sword with ice, he was able to freeze the demons in place upon striking them, preventing their regeneration until they thawed. This innovative technique gave Dama, the frozen water Hashira, a significant advantage in combat against demons. Dama's motivation to become a Hashira stemmed from a tragic event where demons wiped out his entire cult, including his parents. Moving on to Akaza, he had a unique fighting style, using only his hands to capture demons and expose them to sunlight. However, his strong respect for women prevented him from harming any female demons. He was one of the most passionate and respected as Rengoku, the next demon in ruin. Although he trained under the water Hashira, he was too small to wield his large techniques. As a result, he created his own breathing style known as silk breathing, which was derived from water breathing. Silk breathing, unlike the water breathing technique, was gentler but could still decapitate demons effortlessly. As the protagonist, Ruin embarks on a mission to defeat the butterfly demon known as Shinobu, who occupies the position of Lower Moon 5 in Mount Natagumo. In this what-if story, Hantengu would consistently shed tears in his demon form. However, during combat, he had the ability to alter his emotions depending on his form. His level of intelligence was impressive as he managed to combine all breathing techniques into a single one, resulting in the creation of a fascinating technique called emotion breathing. Each emotion he experienced had varying effects on both his sword and his opponents. For instance, when he felt anger, his sword would ignite with flames. On the other hand, his sword would freeze with ice when fear overcame him. In moments of joy, his sword would radiate with light, while in times of sorrow, his sword would drip with water. Next is Kyoko. On the other hand, he would undergo training to become a flower-breathing practitioner. However, he eventually developed a unique breathing style known as art breathing. Unlike a regular sword, his blade was adorned with paint made from wisteria flowers, possessing the ability to poison demons whenever he inflicted them with cuts on their limbs. Aside from that, he could also fashion beautiful paintings using his sword, utilizing them as either traps or distractions for the demons. In terms of artistic and creative abilities, he proved to be the most exceptional Hashira amongst all. Next are the twins Jayataro and Daki rose to become Hashira after facing poverty and bullying from wealthy children. Jotaro, despite being considered the ugliest Hashira, was fiercely loyal and protective of his sister. Together, they developed a unique breathing style called siblings breathing that required both of them to use it simultaneously. Jotaro wielded a sickle while Daki used a blade, and they also utilized their obai as a weapon to strangle demons. In a fierce battle in the entertainment district, they confronted Tanjin and his 3 demon wives, leading to a clash of emotions and intense combat. Next is Enmu, devising his own unique breathing technique referred to as dream breathing. This particular approach enables him to lull demons into a slumber and ultimately manipulate and torment them within their own dreams until their demise. Additionally, he possesses the skills of a doctor, focusing his studies on wisteria flowers in an attempt to zero in on remedies for demons as well as developing poisons to eliminate them. Comparable to Shinobu from the realm of demon slayers, Enmu features a more sinister and cunning nature. Notably, Musen goes as far as constructing a mansion known as the Dream Mansion that serves as a sanctuary for wounded demon slayers, with Enmu overseeing its operations as the Dream Hashira. In addition, his blood had the capability to induce human dreams. Nevertheless, they were unaware that Enmu was clandestinely planning to eliminate them through their slumber. Kaiokai, the final Kazuki, was known for inventing the unique drum breathing technique, which was based on sound breathing. To battle demons, he utilized a Naren blade and a drum. By resonating his drum, he would cause disarray and confusion among his enemies, and he could also modify the trajectory of his strikes or manipulate the room's gravitational pull. Evidently, he was unrivaled in his display of rhythm and musicality among the Hashira. In this alternative scenario, let's explore what would happen if Miss Tamio became a Hashira in the Demon Slayer Corps. Tamio possesses a unique blood that can create illusions and dreams within demons, much like Enmu. With her abilities, she would assist Enmu in the Dream Mansion. Tamio would be appointed as the 9th Hashira, undergoing training in the flower-breathing technique. Additionally, she would have an assistant named Yushiro and a special cat. Tamio's cat possesses a unique scent that causes severe discomfort to demons. Its presence alone can make demons experience bleeding from the nose, eyes, and ears. When the demon slayers need to protect someone important, they often entrust this cat to them. Tamio herself would wield a purple-colored Nichiren blade as her weapon of choice, while her assistant Yushiro would train to become a water Hashira, distinguished by the blue color associated with their rank. As for the scenario of a demon being a Hashira and a Hashira being a demon, it raises questions about Urokodaki and other former Hashira. Suppose in Theory 3, all Hashira that we have encountered in the story turned into demons. Not only did Master Kaguya have the 12 Kazuki, but he also had additional demons known as the backup demons. These demons had lived for an extended period of time and desired to retire from the 12 Kazuki. The water demon, Mr. Urokodaki, eliminated more than 40 Hashira before he eventually settled and concealed himself in the swamp. He feasted on and abducted any child who ventured to swim in his territory. Unless the Demon King Kaguya wanted him to undertake a mission, he displayed little activity. Shinjoro Rengoku, who happened to be Rengoku's father, emerged as the subsequent individual in this series. Throughout his lifetime, he took the lives of over 50 Hashira. Despite being the former upper rank 3 demon, he willingly relinquished his position to his son, Rengoku. Located near the volcano, he inhabited the area and imposed fear by feasting on the villagers. The element of fire caused him no apprehension. The act of burning him took nearly a week, as the Nichiren blade failed to easily vanquish him due to his ability to tolerate the sunlight for a complete 7 days before his outer skin disintegrated, ultimately turning him to ashes. Next was Jigoro Kiwajima, known as the Thunder Demon, resided in various places due to his incredible speed. The Hashira had never caught a glimpse of his entire face. Instead, they only witnessed his shadow and the quickly flashing flashlight he possessed. Astonishingly, with just this flashlight, he accomplished the death of more than 72 Hashira throughout his lifetime. As a result of his notorious deeds, he became the most sought-after demon in all of history. Musen even announced a substantial reward for whoever could successfully eliminate this flash demon, a grand mansion to reside in and 200 kilos of gold. In this hypothetical scenario, our main trio consisting of Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke would turn into demons. Previously, Inosuke had survived an attack by a demon while living in the Dhamma cult. However, because he was unable to learn any breathing style, he developed his own unique technique called beast breathing. Due to Dhamma's refusal to acknowledge Inosuke's abilities, he would eventually betray the Demon Slayer Corps and transform into a demon. In the final battle, Inosuke's blood demon art would be formidable, granting him tough skin and the ability to summon numerous boar demons as minions to attack others. In contrast, Zenitsu would also undergo a transformation into a demon. Feeling envious of his senior Kaikaku, who had the ability to master and utilize all forms of thunder breathing, Zenitsu would revive thunder breathing and develop a new breathing style known as Lightning Demon. By harnessing his blood demon art, Zenitsu would be able to strike his enemies with lightning strikes. and Tanjiro would transform into a demon, causing Nezuko to carry him on her back as she trained in flower breathing to try and cure him. However, Tanjiro's strength as a demon would lead him to abandon Nezuko and attack humans. He would then team up with Zenitsu and Inosuke to form a trio of demons. Meanwhile, Nezuko would continue her training as a normal demon slayer, searching for her brother and eventually falling in love with Ruin, the main character in this alternate storyline. In this alternate scenario, the final battle would unfold differently without the presence of the Infinity Castle created by Nakami. Instead, Master Kage Yubayashiki would confront the other demons in a dark castle that housed the blood demon belonging to his wife. This castle, resembling a shadow realm, was shrouded in darkness and could be accessed by summoning individuals through shadows during nighttime. The arc started with Tanjiro unintentionally turning Nezuko into a demon by biting her, revealing Tanjiro's potential to become the next Demon King and turn humans into demons as well. After the incident, both Tanjiro and Nezuko gained the ability to withstand sunlight like Muzan and regained their memories, no longer craving human blood like Muzan. Muzan was pleased, mistaking Nezuko for a walking blue spider lily. Upon learning of this, Master Kage Yubayashiki dispatched a full force of demons to attack and potentially kidnap Nezuko, leading to the final battle arc where Muzan himself had to join the fight against other demon slayers. In the end, Dama and Kokushibo assist Ruin in defeating Master Kage Yubayashiki to seek vengeance for their past memories. Using a sample of Nezuko's blood, they are able to cure all other demons. This results in Japan being populated with immortal individuals who are immune to sunlight and possess unique blood demon art abilities. After winning the battle, Muzan becomes bored as he had been fighting demons for centuries and now lacked enemies. This leads him to become greedy and addicted to war, creating more immortal demons like himself and expanding his control to other countries, eventually seeking to dominate the entire world. Following these events, a new organization was established with the sole purpose of eliminating Muzan and all immortal beings like him to restore the world to its previous state. However, they faced constant defeat against Muzan and his immortal followers. As humans now had the ability to live for millions of years, Muzan's control over Earth progressed to the point where he developed a space program, enabling immortal humans to colonize other planets like Mars and Pluto, as they no longer required oxygen to survive, only blood. Eventually, regular humans became akin to animals on a farm, providing blood and flesh for the immortal humans to consume, and Earth became so powerful that it began colonizing other solar systems and traveling to distant planets millions of light years away. Immortal humans, who were once demons, could live on spaceships for millions of years without needing oxygen, sustaining themselves by cloning human blood in labs. As they explored and engaged in wars with aliens in the galaxy, these immortal humans evolved to adapt to different planets, eventually forgetting their origins on Earth. After millions of years, these immortal humans living on other planets started to conflict with their own kind, unaware that they were all the same species. The outcome led to the extinction of all living beings due to the use of highly destructive weapons capable of destroying entire planets. A new life form emerged and evolved into a new intelligent species, unaware of the brutal wars that had previously taken place in the universe. What if Kokushibo betrayed Muzan and became immune to sunlight after Tanjiro and Muakairo killed Upper Moon 4 and Upper Moon 5? Muzan, furious and wanting to capture Nezuko, who he discovered was immune to sunlight, decided to send Kokushibo, his Upper Moon 1, to do the job quickly. Kokushibo, who had always wanted to surpass Muzan and become the strongest demon, saw this as an opportunity to achieve his goal. After consuming Nezuko, Kokushibo turned on Muzan and defeated him, becoming the new Demon King. However, Kokushibo was unable to create more demons like Muzan, giving the Demon Slayers a chance to prepare and ultimately defeat him before he could learn how to do so. The battle between Demon Slayers and demons continued, but this time they faced the formidable Kokushibo, the new Demon King. That wraps up today's video. Thank you for watching. I kindly ask for your subscription, and I will be looking forward to seeing you in the next video.